So I want to talk about something that I noticed. I got this little job or whatever, this little gig or whatever.
With a quick look at what's making regional heaven.
And so in the building they playing music. And it's typical, I don't want to say it's typical white people music, but it's typical white people music. It's basically the alternative station that's playing a bunch of random rock songs and, you know, such. And what I'm noticing is what I noticed is that the differences between black people and white folks' music and their mentality towards each. So at one point we only were just listening to the white folks station, because at that point in time it was majority white folks working in the building. So over the past few weeks, there have been some black folks that started. And so, do not turn. Okay. And so today, an individual turned the radio off because they were tired of hearing, you know, white people music, basically. And so she turned the radio off because she didn't want to hear it. But then another girl, black individual, turned the radio on, but she plugged her phone into the system, and out comes black music. And I ain't talking about your regular old typical black music. I'm talking about the black music where they saying niggas and bitches and hoes and fuck and slut and goddamn and fuck me and suck me and all of this shit, you feel me? So it's not your old, you know, la-di-da. They actually playing music that's hella explicit. So I mean, I'm looking around like, alright, you know, I wonder what they gonna say. Supervisors come through, they didn't really say nothing, but I guess one of the chicks overheard somebody else say, well, what kind of music is this? Talking about the black folks music. And so basically it's kind of a back and forth thing between each group of people. One group of folks is like, what the fuck? Why we listening to Black Betty and all this, you know, Eye of the Tiger shit? And then you got the other half is like, yeah, what kind of music is this? What is this going on? You know, like, this is a bit, what kind of music is this? And so it's funny because I see the divide in people simply just by the music. Now, mind you, the black people that work in there are of a younger generation than the white folks that are in there. There's like maybe a few younger folks that are white, but the majority, but the majority of the white folks are older. So they're looking at this music, they're listening to this music, and the music is playing all throughout the floor that we own. And so they're just like, but they're not saying turn it on, they're not saying none of that. But I'm just like, wow, I'm just noticing basically the separation. I'm noticing the separation within the music and within how the morale switches and changes when there's a different type of music on. me personally, I fuck with the alternative station. You feel me? You know, I listen to the alternative station more than the strictly rap station. So I'm fine with both. I'm fine with either one. But to see the black people really be like, oh, I don't know about this shit. You feel me? It's funny. And it's funny just because it's just, you know, it's just funny. The black people don't like the white music, and the white people don't understand the black music. Because I don't want to say they don't necessarily like the black music, but I will say they don't understand it. Now, the black folks, they simply don't want to understand the white music at all. They don't like it. Period, point blank. They don't like it at all. And I mean, mind you, we have been listening to the same one station. Each time the radio comes on, it's on the same station, so you're hearing the same stuff. And I get that. And I don't really know the reason why I made the video, but I think it just kind of tickled me. It just tickled me from the differences in music and people's and their thoughts about what the other side listens to. Because like I said, me personally, I listen to both. I mean, I don't listen to, you know, the ratchet black music 24/7, because I just can't. But the alternative stuff, I like that. You know, I like all types of genres of music, though. I never limit myself. And I think the thing is, with a lot of black Americans, is that they limit their music choices to simply just rap, to simply just R&B. And they're not willing to open themselves up enough for them to even accept anything else, you know. So yeah, there's that.